Hey guys, let's have a short discussion on the first 3 episodes of season 1 of Our Kind of People. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Dr. Anwar Youssef Dunbar, and this is Big Discussions 76 Entertainment and Media. First of all, please like this video, please share it, and please subscribe to my channel. Well guys, I just wanted to have a short discussion on episodes 1 through 3 of season 1 of Our Kind of People, which I believe is airing on Fox. I've been watching it on Hulu, so and Thursday night has become my night for watching Wu-Tang, An American Saga, Our Kind of People, and the new version of The Wonder Years. So Thursday night is my night. As most of you know, and if you don't know, I recorded a video on Lawrence Otis Graham's book, Our Kind of People Inside America's Black Upper Class. Actually, the late Lawrence Otis Graham, after I shot that video, I got word that he passed away, and I don't know what he passed away from. Might have been cancer or something like that, but I shot that video as somewhat of a book review. I watched other videos on the book, and some of those videos went into much more extensive detail in terms of what was in the book. But I think the gist of my video was that coming from where I came from, the east side of Buffalo, and what I would consider to be humble beginnings, my position was that the book was very educational because it gave a look into parts of Black America that are there, that and that are often not talked about, and that you wouldn't know about if you didn't come from that part of society, because it's a very, very specific part of Black America, but also a very, very specific part of just the United States population in total. They have their own culture, they have their own belief systems, and they don't necessarily see themselves the same way as the rest of Black America does, and they don't necessarily see themselves as being in the same boat, boat with celebrities. So there's some very, very important pieces in there, but the gist of my video was that there are important dynamics and there are important things to know about that group, especially if you come from humble beginnings and you've ascended in your education and you're in a quote-unquote NFL city. I left under the video that I got that from Kevin Samuels, the Image guy, which that name might make some of your stomachs turn, but I thought it was an important book, and that's how I approached that video. And interestingly, that is the highest performer on this channel in terms of views, and I think right now it's at 5,800. People have been commenting on that video over the last year. For the most part, folks have been nice. One commenter was not so nice, but people are still watching that and reacting to that, which has surprised me. So I wanted to come back and shoot a video on the TV series, the first 3 episodes and what I've seen, and just to follow up my book review. Yeah, because you're going to see pretty much everything on this channel: book reviews, TV show reviews, movie reviews. I'm working on my own book project right now So, at some point I'll start talking about that a little more in depth. But, hey, let's talk about what I've seen in the first 3 episodes of Our Kind of People. All right, well, I'm going to start with the cast, or at least the main members of the cast up through the first 3 episodes. And then I'm going to talk about just the first 3 episodes at a very, very high level and just what I've seen. There might be some spoilers in there, but I'm assuming if you've watched this video, you've already seen it. There might be some little nuances and things that I've missed, but I'm the type of guy that I often have to watch things multiple times to see everything. So in terms of the cast, let's see. Well, Angela Vaughn. I consider there to be 2 co-stars. Angela Vaughn, well, 2 very, very lovely co-stars. The first is Angela Vaughn, played by Yaya DaCosta. Okay. And the second co-star is, let me rephrase that. There are 2 leading ladies, 2 stars. There is Yaya DaCosta, who's playing Angela Vaughn, and then there is Nadine Ellis playing Leah Franklin. So, it turns out, well, as I'll explain in my little synopsis of the show, they turn out to be sisters, or should I say half sisters, but I think at this point I'll just say that they casted 2 very, very lovely leading ladies, and I think I'd better stop there so as not to get myself in trouble. I haven't been familiar. I don't watch a lot of TV, so everything Nadine Ellis has been in, I haven't really kept up on it. Everything Yaya DaCosta has been in, I haven't really kept up on it. So seeing these 2 lovely ladies, is new for me. So I'll stop there. Morris Chestnut plays Raymond DuPont. That's Leah's husband, and I realized when I was going through the cast that this is a power couple, and so he, according to the information online, if you look at his last name is DuPont, hers is Franklin. It seems as though she kept her maiden name, and you see that with a lot of power couples. The woman keeps her maiden name. Joe Morton plays Teddy Franklin. So Joe Morton, my earliest memories of Joe Morton go back to Terminator 2 Judgment Day, where he played Miles Bennett Dyson. So he's been around for a while. I believe he was Olivia Pope's father in Scandal. I didn't watch Scandal, but that classic, there's a classic clip of interactions between Olivia Pope and her father, I think correcting her on her maybe professional and mating choices. And he's playing a very, very strong figure in this show. Rayon Nicole Brown is playing Lauren DuPont. That is Morris Chestnut and Nadine Ellis's daughter, and she's taken her father's name. Let's see, Lance Gross. Lance Gross is playing Tyreek Chapman. He is the love interest, or the aspiring love interest for Angela Vaughn. And then I have, let's see, Kyle Bay, or Kyle Berry. I think it's Kyle Bay. I'm trying to read my own scribbles here. He's playing Quincy DuPont. He's the son of Morris Chestnut and Nadine Ellis's character. And Debbie Morgan, she's playing Patricia Williams. Debbie Morgan, if anyone watching this had watched All My Children back in the 80s, I'm dating myself, you know that she was in that, and she played Jesse's love interest. I didn't write down Angela Vaughn's daughter, and who's playing Angela Vaughn's daughter. Let me look her up really, really quickly for completeness. Hold on. So it's Alana Bright. Alana Bright is playing Nikki Vaughn, so that's Angela Vaughn's daughter. So that's pretty much the cast. It's a very well put together, beautiful cast. The men and the women. They look like people that I would see at the church I attend here in DC, or the church I was attending when prior to the pandemic. But it looks like that. Those people, very well dressed, well kept, very polished people. And so now I'm going to jump into episodes 1 through 3, and again at a very, very high level. Before I go on, I just want to say, going back to very, very good-looking, beautiful people. Yeah, Morris Chestnut, he's doing his smooth, suave thing as he always does. I think ever since in Boys in the Hood, he played Ricky. He's from the inner city, but ever since then, Morris has had this smooth, suave image in everything that he's done. And Morris looks good for his age, as does Nadine Ellis. And let's just say that the age brackets are much different than they used to be. Okay. So let me jump into episodes 1 through 3. So guys, this takes place in the aspirational world of Oak Bluffs, It's Oak Bluffs, which is in Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard is a location in New England where the black elite, or the professional upper class black people, where they like to go and congregate. So this takes place in Oak Bluffs, and the Franklins are a prominent family there. Teddy Franklin is a prominent business owner. Leah and Raymond, they're prominent business owners as well. And as the episodes unfold, there's a jockeying for control between Leah and Teddy. And I think that Raymond is trying to revive his business. There's something that happened years ago, and he's trying to basically reestablish himself in the family business. Let's see. So Leah, her daughter, and Patricia, they arrive in Oak Bluffs, and Leah's trying to get her business, Eve's Crown, into the incubator, which the Franklins run, and basically they don't want to accept her into the group, particularly the female sector of the Franklins and their business empire. There's a professional aspect, and then there's a social aspect to this as well, and they don't want to accept Leah in. And it turns out that Leah's mother died not long before the episode started, and she has memories of a man leaving her and her mother in inner city Boston, and it turns out that it's Teddy. So Teddy, as I said before, Teddy had an affair with the help. Leah's mother was the help, and it turns out that Angela, okay, and she has these vivid memories as a young girl seeing a man leave her apartment, not showing his face, and there's another girl in the back seat looking on. That's Leah. So it turns out that Teddy was having an affair with Angela's mother. She's a love child, and it turns out that her and Leah are half sisters. There are other little dynamics going on, such as Raymond trying to get his business going again, Leah and Teddy jockeying for control of the family business. And then there's also something else that happened where Raymond's friend tried to put the moves on Leah. So, and then you have another dynamic where their daughter, Lauren DuPont, is having a lesbian relationship with another girl. The other girl falls into the water during a yacht party, and there's this whole legal thing. And then, Raymond is trying to mentor his son up into the business and to become something great. And these are just episodes 1 through 3. And now there's also another backstory involving Teddy and Patricia. And I think a man Patricia was dating who is peers with Teddy. And then we're seeing at the end of episode 3 that Teddy is going to develop Parkinson's. And while all this is going on, Lance Gross, his character, Tyreek, he's trying to put the moves on Angela. He's helping her with her business, but it turns out he's also in tight with Teddy. So while she's setting up her business, he's keeping an eye on her. And at the end of episode 3, they make a grand announcement that they're all related. So episode 1 was entitled Reparations. Episode 2 was entitled My Mother, Myself. And episode 3 was entitled Hot Links and Red Drinks. Juneteenth. I think Juneteenth was a part of the title too. So guys, I jumped around there, but that's what I'm seeing in the first 3 episodes. This is going to turn into a bit of a soap opera and a drama. I think that they've used the world that Lawrence Otis Graham depicted in his book and they've written a drama around the world that he talked about in his book. For example, Teddy is a Q, and Raymond is a member of Kappa Alpha Psi, so he's a Noop, and they talk about that in episode 3. And you're seeing the exclusiveness and the exclusionary aspects of being a part of that world in terms of whether or not they're going to allow Angela into that world. And you're seeing that they don't want to just accept everybody into that world, and they don't want to just accept everyone into their families. And you're seeing that in some instances, men from that world, in some instances, they can have affairs with women who aren't in that world, quote unquote. So guys, that's what I'm seeing. This looks like it's going to turn into a bit of a soap opera, a bit of a drama, kind of like, Queen Sugar or Empire or Power and the other black dramas. I don't know how many seasons they're going to extend this out to. I don't know how far they're going to be able to go with this. But it looks exciting after the first 3 episodes, and I'll keep watching to see where it goes and to see, where it ends up. But that's what I'm predicting. I'm predicting this is gonna, turn into another drama, and it could be that Lawrence Otis Graham, before he passed away, he wanted a way to commercialize this and make it mainstream. And I don't know who this is going to appeal to. It may appeal to a mainstream black audience. It may appeal to the black upper class as well. And then again, it might turn their stomachs seeing their world depicted in this way. But that's what I've seen. So I'm going to stop this here. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you want to throw something in the tip jar, that information is below this video as well. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, remember that your attitude determines your altitude. Take care, and I'll talk to you the next time. Bye-bye.